Sophia Carter sat next to the hospital crib, gently stroking her 6-month-old son Oliver's face. The soft, rhythmic hum of medical equipment was the only sound in the cold, sterile room. Oliver had been born with a rare neurological disorder, leaving him paralyzed from the neck down. The doctors had said he would never move, never crawl, never walk. Each word cut deeper than the last. She tried everything. Doctors, specialists, therapies. Nothing changed. Every mother dreams of their child's first steps, but for Sophia, even the tiniest twitch of Oliver's fingers would feel like a miracle. Mark, her husband, worked endlessly to cover the mounting medical bills, leaving Sophia alone most of the time. She held on to hope, but some nights, the weight of despair felt unbearable. Then came Max. A golden retriever puppy, a spontaneous gift from Mark, hoping that a furry companion might bring some joy into Sophia's life. At first, Sophia was hesitant. How could she care for a puppy when she barely had time to care for Oliver? But Max seemed to understand. He didn't demand attention. Instead, he sat quietly by Oliver's crib, his golden eyes filled with silent companionship. Every night, Max curled up beside Oliver, offering his warmth to the baby who couldn't seek comfort on his own. It was as though Max knew what Sophia and Oliver needed, a silent, unwavering presence. One stormy night, the house shook with the roar of thunder. The power flickered, and Sophia jolted awake. Her heart raced as she rushed to Oliver's crib. When she arrived, she froze. There stood Max on his hind legs, his front paws resting gently on Oliver's chest. And then, something impossible happened. Oliver's fingers twitched. Sophia gasped. It was the first movement she'd seen. She held her breath, afraid to blink, afraid it might be a trick of the dim light. Max gave a soft whine and nudged Oliver's cheek with his nose. Oliver, in his sleep, smiled. A tiny, sleepy smile. It was a sign of something greater than she could ever have imagined. The next morning, Sophia rushed to the hospital, Max faithfully trotting by her side. The doctors were skeptical when she explained what had happened. "It's just a reflex," they said. "Coincidence." But then, as Max gently licked Oliver's tiny fingers, the baby's hand twitched again. The doctors gathered around, their professional detachment melting into astonishment. They ran test after test, checked nerve responses, and after hours of analysis, one doctor turned to Sophia with wide eyes. "His muscles. They're responding," he said, voice trembling. This isn't supposed to happen." Sophia burst into tears, clutching Max. "It's because of him," she whispered. Max woke something in Oliver. Over the following months, Oliver's progress was slow at first. Just a twitch here, a tiny movement there, but each time Max interacted with him, the movements grew stronger. By his first birthday, Oliver could move his arms. By his second, he was sitting up. And by the time Oliver turned 3, he took his first wobbly steps, right toward Max. The hospital staff called it a medical anomaly. Sophia called it a miracle. Max had awakened something in Oliver that the doctors couldn't explain, and Sophia knew deep down that the love and devotion of a faithful puppy had done the impossible. Years later, Sophia watched as Oliver ran through the backyard, laughing with Max playfully chasing him. She still remembered that stormy night, the moment everything changed. It wasn't just medicine that healed Oliver. It was the love of a dog, a love so pure and steadfast it defied all logic. Max had never given up, and neither had Oliver. Sometimes, the most extraordinary miracles don't come from medicine or science. They come from the most unexpected places, from a simple act of love, from a loyal friend who never gives up. Max was the miracle Sophia didn't even know she needed. If you were touched by this story and believe in the transformative power of love, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't miss out on more inspiring, heartwarming stories where the impossible becomes possible. Click the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a story of hope, love, and miracles. Stay with us for more.